Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Thumb. I have a patch of weeds, another patch of weeds that I'm going to run the cattle through. This one I did actually plant some stuff in. You can see in the weeds, within the weeds, you can see some, trying to find a good place to get a picture of it. Yeah, you can see some sorghum growing, sorghum Sudan grass. And then there's some volunteer clover. So amongst the weeds there is actually some good food too. Good feed, good grazing stuff. But yeah, there's a sunflower growing back in there. You can see there's actually quite a few sunflowers that actually grew. Yeah, and there's some patches of good patches of stuff. And I guess my hope is that they'll trample the bad stuff down. And I'm gonna kind of do a flash graze on this, so to speak. I got a pretty big area for 5 cow-calf pairs and a bull. It's a pretty big area. It's, I don't know how many. It's probably close to an acre, really. And I'm gonna maybe 2 days. I don't know. And I'm gonna get them into here, and then not gonna back fence everything, but let me show you where they're at right now. A couple of days ago I went through this area with the mower where I was going to put fence, and I'm glad I did. Otherwise I'd be walking through this mare's tail that's as tall as me. I'd be soaked right now. Normally I do my fence moving at night, but I've been kind of busy this week and I haven't really got a chance to. And I shouldn't say at night, but in the afternoon. They say the bricks levels are higher and stuff, but in a lot of ways I don't think it really matters at this point with 5 cattle, 5 cow-calf pairs. But yeah, this is well, they're going into this, but this is also what the rest of the field looks like. I planted cover crops. They're not really, I guess right here they're not really coming in that good for whatever reason. Oh shoot, I put my fence in the wrong spot. Huh, I was supposed to put it right there. Well, I guess I'll get a bigger area than I planned on. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. Yeah, here's what they're coming out of. You see them over there. They're eating where I planted the barley this spring in a grounded out spot. Well, it wasn't really grounded out, I just couldn't plant it. So, but yeah, they've got, I don't know, about 4 acres. But I left it big for a reason. What it was is I kind of ran out of reels with polywire on them, and so I had a whole bunch of temporary fence, and yeah, I ran out of wire, so I had to scavenge some so I could build all this. So to do that, I had to just give them this big area because most of it's got permanent fence on it too. So anyway, so that's what they're coming out of. You can see, if you look close, you can see a lot of oats, and there's radish growing in there. There should be some sunflowers coming up too. But this is, it's a total of about 16 acres. Let me open this up, back up a little bit. It's a total of about 16 acres here. And the plan is to get them off of this and give it a chance to grow. And just the other side of my van, there's a patch of weeds where the rye was growing. There's a lot of clover growing and a lot of good grasses too. So that's where they're gonna go after they graze off all this weeds. They're gonna go into those weeds, and that's the whole plan. And I'm hoping to get them out of this patch of weeds before the early doe season, which is about a month actually. So yeah, hopefully I'll get them across that satisfactorily, eating it down, and then I can get them over there where they're safe from stray bullets out in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully idiots don't kill my cattle, but kill a lot of deer. See, what else do I want to talk about? Yeah, I can't really think of anything, but yeah, so then after that is grazed off over there, you know, that field of weeds over there. Well, then by that time, hopefully this 16 acres of real good cover crops will be, you know, ready to go, and then I can, you know, section that off and work them up towards the barn, and then that should hopefully last until 1st of November sometime, and I can get them home for the winter. So, well, gotta open this fence up and let the girls in. Can't do that with one hand. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, bossies. So while we're waiting, we'll get a good look. See, here's a nice big old radish growing. A couple of them actually. This ground is pretty compacted, so I think I put about 7 pounds to the acre of radish, roughly. I think I put some crimson clover. I think I put sunflower. Then there's plantain growing rapidly. Yeah, and then I did plant some crimson clover, and there's probably a lot of volunteer crimson clover in here, plus among other kinds of clover. I can't remember what all I planted in here, but there's a lot of volunteer stuff. Here they come now. Kind of cool to see all the extra life out here too, you know, the birds and everything that kind of follows the herd around. One of them was doing a bunch of yelling this morning. I don't know what they're so discontent about. Looks like all the calves are there. Come on, girls. Come on, bossies. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Yeah, I want to take them through the fence. Watch them, let them watch me go through it. Then they trust that the fence isn't there. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'll leave this section open because I have a little bit of water left in my water wagon, which is just down inside that woods a little bit. I got about a day's worth of water left in there, so I'll let them go back and forth to the water. And then when I take it home and fill it, I'll just put it along this fence, and then I'll just fence them over here. Weather's been cool enough. I don't think I got to worry about cattle overheating or anything. Come on, Marby. Come on. Come on through. You guys have been waiting for this. So these are Holstein Hereford crosses, so they're not really, you can really see the Holstein coming out. They're kind of bony and more dairy look to them. Yeah, they're pretty excited. There's my shorthorn bull, not my shorthorn bull. I'm leasing him from a friend of mine. And actually he's the father to these calves, so this is the second year I've used him. But yeah, well, now they're in a good patch. This is probably the best patch of pasture I've put them in yet this year, so they should be content now. For a few days anyway, until I move them again. So I guess that's about it for this video. Nothing real amazing. So, but yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching the Thumb Country stuff, and take her easy. Just a quick little footnote here. It's been about 12 hours since I put them out here in this spot, and yeah, they got a ways to go before they eat this all down. There was a big flock of birds, hopefully eating flies and stuff. But anyway, just wanted to show you what we got going. Thanks for watching, and take her easy.